You are in for a treat because we are going to talk about weight loss postpartum during this series of videos. And it's going to be around 10 or 12. I'm not sure exactly yet, but minimum of weight loss and how you can manage to lose weight, especially postpartum, because lots of moms are struggling to lose weight, to lose the baby weight postpartum. The first thing I want to say is that to lose 1 kilogram of body weight, fat, or weight, you need to burn an additional 7,700 of calories on top of what you're already burning to maintain your weight. So you have to burn additionally. You need to burn additionally 7,700 calories to lose 1 kilogram or 2 pounds of body fat. I want this to sit with you till the end of the video. So listen till the end of the video. Have this information and listen till the end of the video. So everything will clear up in your mind and forget about anything that you have heard in prior, all the tips and tricks, all the bullshit that you see on social media, the magic teas, the magic pills, the whatever, because we are deep diving into the real information that is actually making you lose body weight, body fat. I want you to understand the energy balance of the human body because everything that we are consuming during the day, that is energy. All the food that you're eating translates into energy, or coffee even, your cola you're drinking, if it is not Coke Zero, the apples, the bananas, the chickens, everything that you eat, the bread, pasta is energy. You eat it and your body's making energy for you so you can live your life on a daily basis. So food is not there to make you fat. Food is there to provide you energy throughout the day so you can carry out your activities. You can do sports. You can pick up your children. You can go out with your children, have fun, play with them, take a walk. Everything that you do in your life, brushing your teeth, cooking, working, your brain needs lots of energy to function. So all this energy is supplied by food. So food is not bad, is not there to make you fat, is giving you energy. So understand this. Weight loss is not magic. It's not hormones. It's not your age. It's not your metabolism. It's math. You have to understand that there is an energy balance in the body and it's all math. It's not hormones. It's not magic. It's not your age. It's not your metabolism. It's math. And if you understand this one concept, you will never be confused about fat loss again. So that's why I want you to watch till the end of this video because everything is going to clear up once you understand this. As I mentioned before, losing 1 kilogram of body fat takes 7,700 calories, additional 7,700 calories. So if you burn normally, if your body needs to burn about 2,000 calories daily, you need to burn above the 2,000 calories, 7,700 calories more to get rid of 1 kilogram body fat. So just think about it. 7,700 calories additional to burn to lose 1 kilogram weight or fat. To understand the energy balance in our body, you need to understand where the energy is coming from. This comes from the macronutrients, that is the carbohydrates, protein. And carbohydrates and protein have 4 calories per gram, and the fats have 9 calories per gram. So everything that you eat will come up in grams, maybe cause you 200 gram, 300 gram carbs during the day. Then you can calculate it that is 4 times that in calories, and then it will add to your daily consumed calories and then the daily burned calories. So all the calories that you're eating, maybe you eat bread with a slice of chicken, and then you calculate the bread was this amount of gram carbohydrate, this amount of gram of fat or protein with the chicken together, and how much calorie it is adding up. And then every time you eat, all the calories are adding up. So your body is, as I mentioned, your body is running on energy. The food is energy. And how this body works, we are consuming energy, so we're adding calories in, because every food that you eat is calorie in. And then we are also burning calories during the day with all kinds of activities that we are doing. Just right now, by talking, I'm burning calories. In the morning, I shower, I brush my teeth, I make my breakfast, I'm burning calories making those activities. I carry my kids to school, I'm burning calories. Even when I'm just lounging on the couch, I'm reading, I'm burning calories. And when I'm consuming foods, how does the energy work? If you eat the same amount of calories, how much you burn during the day and they equal out, you maintain your body weight. If you eat more than what you actually can burn during the day, so you add more in than what goes out, then you can gain weight. or the other way around, if you eat less than what goes out, so you burn much more than what you actually consume, you're going to lose weight. Everything else is noise. Everything else is bullshit what you hear out there. This is how it works, and this is the most important part, to understand this. Where the energy comes from food, and how we burn it, and that's it. This all comes down to the total daily energy expenditure is what we are burning during the whole day, is all the calories that you can burn in a day with certain categories that we categorize. This total daily energy expenditure is the daily burned or the calories burned in a time frame. Typically, we think of a day. And how these come together. There are 4 components of how we're burning calories every single day. There's no other thing to it, only these 4. And one is the basic metabolic rate, which is your metabolism, which is the calories burnt at rest. So if I'm just doing nothing and sleeping, or just lying on the couch doing nothing, this amount of calorie I would burn the whole day. So if I would do 0 activities else, this would be my basic metabolism that I need, that my body needs this much of calories to function without doing anything. So if I wouldn't do anything the whole day, this is how much I would burn. Then we have a need, the unconscious activities that we are doing during the day, like working, cooking, showering, brushing our teeth, going to do groceries, picking up kids, cleaning in the house. Every activity that you do and you don't count is an exercise. So everything that you do during the day. Then we have planned exercise. So if you exercise during the day, that goes into this category because it's not just any activity, it's a planned exercise. And then we have the thermic effect of food. So we are also burning calories when we are digesting our foods. So from this, we can again split them into 2 categories, which means the genetically predetermined means that that's the metabolism, the BMR, the basal metabolic rate. They say this is kind of like genetically predetermined, so it cannot be really changed. Although we will come back to it, how you may influence also this number, because I believe all these numbers can be influenced. And the other 3, the thermic effect of food, the exercise activity, and the non-exercise activities are lifestyle dependent. And these are taking out around 40%. So if you look at this, you see how the daily calories burned are coming together, and you can have maybe some ideas how you can actually influence these numbers to be higher, because if they are be higher, that means you can also eat more food to equal them out. Or with the same amount of food, if these numbers are higher, you can lose weight without even restricting too much of your food, So you can all play. This is where the math is mathing and the math is coming out. You can play around with this. If these are the components of the energy of how we burn calories, now you can get some ideas actually how you can influence these and how you can actually make these numbers higher. If you want to lose weight, what we have to do, we have to add extra exercise, extra maybe the right type of foods, protein that is burning more calories. We have to be more active during the day, so our non-exercise activity is going to be higher as well and burning more calories with that. So now you understand that fat loss actually happens when you create a calorie deficit. You burn somewhat more calories than what you are consuming during the day. You don't have to do hours of cardio for it. The hormones are not ruined. You don't have to fix any hormones. You just have to be in a small or a normal, consistent deficit of calories. So you consistently need to be in a deficit of calories in order to achieve the weight loss. And just for you to understand, the calorie deficit is not a diet. It's not a starvation. It's simply eating less than what you burn. You don't need to eat tiny portions. You need to eat smart portions. You don't need to cut carbs. You need to cut confusion. So if you're not losing weight and you think you're doing everything, you are not in deficit. It's not because you didn't eat enough of this or all the other stupid tips that I told you to forget, what people told you before. This is the only thing. It's not your hormones. It's not your metabolism broken. It's not because you are old or because you have kids and you gave birth and now there is no way back. It's because you are not in a calorie deficit. That is simple as that. And that's all you have to think about. If I'm not losing weight, I'm not in a calorie deficit. If I don't see the scale moving for over weeks now, you are not in a deficit. You are not eating in a deficit. You are still eating much more than how much you burn during the day. So what you eat is higher than than your energy output. So your energy input is higher comparing to what you burn, comparing to the activities that you do. So probably you're overeating comparing to how active you are during the day. That's how simply put is it. So you're not active enough. Either you're not active enough or you're eating too much comparing to your activity. So just for you to know, you are not broken. The truth is, if you're not losing weight, you're not in a calorie deficit. Your body is not against you. What you need is smart portions, daily activity, higher non-exercise activity during the day, smarter portions of food, more protein, and be in a constant calorie deficit. Even if you are in a postpartum, you might already have some small advantage because postpartum moms are extremely busy, right? Around the little one. You probably do daily walks, maybe several daily walks, not just one. Several times you're going outside with the baby to let them get fresh air and experience, the outside world, and you also to get some movement. That all adds into the non-exercise activity daily. You already burn more than what you think. You don't need an extreme diet. A smart diet, good daily movement, structure, strength training, and to be in a consistent calorie deficit. So what is the takeaway from this video? You have to forget every complicated explanation before what you ever heard. You need to understand the energy balance is the basic of the fat loss. And if you are not losing weight, then that means you are not in a calorie deficit, for sure. There is nothing else. There's no hormones. There's no metabolism broken. It's not your age. It's not because you are perimenopausal or postmenopausal or menopausal woman. It's not because of the age or because you have kids or because you gave birth and there is no way back anymore. It's because you are not in a calorie deficit. It's the basic of the fat loss. And once you understand it and you accept this, you will never be confused again. So this video was about energy balance and the basic information. And I see you in the next video when we deep dive into this topic further.